This is Every Show Joe Action News for May 9th, coming to you from our studios here in the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, Arizona, hitting you with that hard-hitting, late-breaking, right-to-the-minute Phoenix local music scene action, and sometimes around Arizona, because we got to fill time. We got 30 minutes. Oh, no. Okay, we're a web show. We don't have to. We have all the time in the world. Anyways, let's get right into it. We got one major story here coming from the last week, covering one of our beloved, our favorites here in the Valley of the Sun, Fairy Bones. You might remember them from that amazing release, 0% Fun, and we're still waiting for the next one, and very, very anticipating, actually, even though the irony of the title, 0% Fun, for a fucking amazing album. I don't know. But we won't go into the irony of that. Let's dig into what happened this past weekend over in Scottsdale at Poor Decisions. Let's turn to their social media. We'll watch the video and see what happens. Oh my God! Why is this news? But I think she's okay. She's gonna be okay. Been looking chill there. I mean, that's the best reaction. But oh my God, let's pause that. We don't need to see that anymore, all right? But though, yeah, that is the best reaction. We got to save Daphne, and Daphne the Glitch is also playing with them. Let's see, what else we got? Oh yeah, Ben just looked shocked but cool. And mouth drop, jaw drop. I mean, that seems appropriate. Let's see, when we reached out to comment from Chelsea, all she said was she hoped she made it into this video, and so there you go, Chelsea. You're in the video. But we hope a quick recovery to your ego, and any bruises you might have on top of your bruised ego. But that is it here at Every Show Joe Action News for this week. But I've still got shows to tell you about, so let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I'm recommending shows around the Valley of the Sun, around Phoenix, around Arizona, of bands and artists I think fucking rule that you're going to fucking love. And of course, as someone dealing with long COVID and chronic fatigue, advocating a mask, at least on the indoor venues, as just a courtesy to everyone around you. Touring artists lowers their risk of catching something on their way around. And yeah, lower your risk of dealing with the shit I've been dealing with for 30 more months. I'm just going to keep doing this. This is so fun to have just a pile of paper just, hit against the desk. Anyways, but yeah, of course, also got my fuck RFK Jr. pin, because fuck that dude. And everyone related to that appointment. But other tangents, of course, housekeeping. Hopefully you like what you're watching and you want to, maybe like it. So please like it where you're watching, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Blue Sky, all those fun places. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. Get notifications of whenever any of this content goes live. And, also helps me out as those once upon a time, or once upon, whenever it happens. Once you hit a certain point, you will get access to advertisement revenue and little ads that you can skip after 6 seconds. I know they're annoying, but at least it makes it a little more. But I don't do that. I don't have ads in here, but you can help out in another way. You can always go and, tip. If you're on Facebook, there's that stars or whatever the fuck, that currency they have, that's tip. Or you can just go to patreon.com/everyshowjoe, patreon.com/everyshowjoe, and you can just go support me over there. There's a $1 tier, $5 tier. You can do for a month. You can turn it off after a month. Anything you're willing to, I appreciate. And thank you everyone that does support me over there. Think of it like buying me a soda or a water or a beer, at least like in Kentucky, I guess, at a small venue. And that way it's like that kind of tip. But yeah, it helps me out as I try to get to punk rock bowling. Looks like I'm not going to be able to do the main festival, unfortunately, with my chronic fatigue still ongoing. But we're going to still try to do some club shows, so that'll be fun. Other housekeeping also, check out everyshowjoe.com, as you can see behind me, and you can go check that out. And, all of photography and write-ups, including about bands like Fairy Ones, that you can check out over there on my website. Also, with a few write-ups and updates on what's been going on with my health stuff, at least as of the beginning of the year. Should I hit the dreaded 3 months, I'll update you on anything else. There's not been much, let's just say, but unfortunately it's kind of become a waiting thing. But yeah, hopefully you'll find though some of the awesome photos and stuff, and why I think those bands rule on there. And speaking of rule, music underneath this week's episode is Troubled Minds, Full Circle, off the self-titled title track of the same album, Full Circle EP. Really, really good. Check them out. One of the best here in Phoenix, and happy to see them touring and growing, and so fucking awesome. Check out Troubled Minds just in general. But also, every week, like to stress, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, misogyny, transphobia, all this bullshit that this administration has fucking amplified hate for, and it's horrible. Really, that's a simple way to put it. Fucked up. But yeah, of course, I like to put out ways that we can get involved. Let's do more, all that fun stuff. And you can find all these links over on everyshowjoe.com/get involved. It's even in the menu bar if you forget how to. But yeah, I've got links there now to 5051, which is the protest movements. I think most Saturdays, or you can go check out. They have them all listed on protest. You can get out to and organize there. I also got donations, links to the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. We also got reproductive rights for the Abortion Fund of Arizona, which are advocates of reproductive rights. There we go. And also very good just information source if you're looking for that, because they should not be dictated. And fortunately, some politicians seem to think otherwise. We also got, of course, links to Phoenix Metro, one of Black Lives Matter, ESJ Action, a great organization breaking down systems with racism built in to build something up in their place that's better and more equal. Got links to the ACLU. I mean, I still got my member card. Whoop. Ooh. I don't know if it matters. You know what my ID is. But yes, we got 1 in 10. A lot of them. Great organizations. Feed Phoenix here in helping feed the homeless here in Phoenix, and Punk Rock Saves Lives. All links all in there. Awesome stuff. So can't stress that enough. Let's go and support and fucking help and hopefully educate some people in their views of this shitty stuff of transphobia and sexism, all this shit that somehow think it's fucking a vote of confidence for, even though he didn't even get 50% of the popular vote. It was 49.8, I think. So anyways, fuck that bullshit. Let's work to fight the negative and with some positivity and build some awesomeness in its place. And speaking of building some awesomeness, of course, it's a music show, and you want to support your favorite bands. That's, I guess, same thing, really. But yeah, words will be coming to me eventually. But you want to support your favorite musicians, you want to support your favorite bands, your favorite artists, and the best way, and the most direct way that they make the most, is go to that merch booth. Go to their website, on their merch website, and buy their music, buy their shirts, like this Hans Gruber and the Diehards shirt that is fucking... I wore it more, and it compliments the new... Yes, I got it. Look at that. Look how much that compliments it. We need to bring back these colors, by the way, for the Diamondbacks. Unfortunate, heartbreaking loss. But yeah, go buy the merch, support the bands, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I took a 3-hour nap and woke up in the 5th inning or whatever when we got the Grand Slam to tie it. So I got to at least watch half of a 3/4 of a good of that game. You can do that. Anyways, but yeah, go support your favorite musicians, your favorite bands. Go to those merch booths. Go to and even go to your favorite venues and buy those burritos and tacos and amazing food at Yucca and Crescent and all that fun stuff. But speaking of those, you want to get out to a show, and I got lists of stuff to tell you about. And we'll start tonight, the 9th. All times are Arizona time. I didn't find too many more. Ooh, excuse me. But we have Dog Yard from Waste, dying of dysentery, and from Waste. I haven't listened to her on twice. So that's awesome. Who has brain fog? Me. But they were at Evil Izzy's Haunted Emporium, 7 p.m. We also got Jason DeVore at Pub Rock Live, 8 p.m. You might know of Authority Zero. Mills End over at 1227 Tap Room at 7 p.m. And Barty's Strange with Traybert Wheelwright at Crescent Ballroom, 8 p.m. Speaking of awesome burritos, Crescent Ballroom. And then Saturday, oh my god, this is one that I'm going to be bummed that I'm probably going to miss, but if I feel alright, we're going to try to get to. But Nice is in town with Pollyanna and Bite the Hand, our local opener, over the Nile Underground, 8 p.m. And yeah, Nice, I've been listening to that album. I know Beach Bunny turned out to be my most listened, but man, that Nice album's so fucking good. Go listen to it. And go check them out live over at the Nile Underground, 8 p.m. We also got Titty's Ass and Punk Rock number 6 featuring Vox Manica, Datado, and the POC, Mike and the Molotovs, plus Burlesque from Painproof Funks. Aha. Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. We also got Readout with Doms, with Noonday Devils, Rip Spar, 8:30 p.m. Doms fucking back playing regularly. It's awesome to see, plus Noonday Devils, all that. That's awesome. We also got Slush Fest. I think Isaac Slushy's put together. I think that's where the slush comes from, but really cool. I got Ollie's Honey, In a Dream, Silverface Twin, Smooth Hands, Riverview Ward, the First Pancake. Put that on the board of awesome band names. My Violent Angel and Cowboy VCR. That's also a really good name. Put the at MySpace Phoenix, starting at 4 p.m. with all those bands. And then also, speaking of more good food, we got the Noble Crooks, Mississippi Nova, and Monkey Cat at Fa Cow, 7 p.m. Yeah, how about that? Really good food, too. And then down in Tucson, we got It's Fine, paying them a visit down in Tucson, playing with the Vested Interest, Tucson's own Swigfoot, and the Distortionists at Groundworks down in Tucson, 7 p.m. start for you. Then Sunday, we got one for you. We got Drook with Ring Finger No Pinky and a Miserable Ghost at the Nile Theater, 8 p.m. Ring Finger No Pinky, make sure you're there in time for it. They're so good. Then Monday, we got Foxy Shazam with the number 12, Looks Like You. Great name. I really should have a real name, but that list would be huge. Anyways, and then Lobby Boxer. Lobby Boxer, get there early and catch. I have at least one of their albums, if not two. They're great. They're over at Crescent Ballroom, all of them at 7:30 p.m. start. And then we got Rilo Kelly, and I like the name of this tour. It's called the Really Fucking On Tour. That is awesome. I'm just gonna say. But they're also playing with Cash and Sky at the Van Buren. That's an 8 p.m. show for you. Really cool indie rock for you. And then Tuesday, I got nothing. Relax, nice, calm. And then Wednesday, we got High Step Society with Gold Wax Revival. Last exit live, 7:30 p.m. High Step Society, I didn't actually go check out what they sound like. They have brass, so, ska adjacent. We also got, speaking of brass, we've got the Bag Cactus Brass Band with Gooch and the guys at the Rhythm Room, 7:30 p.m. How does the brass band not playing with the brass? Anyways, you can figure that out. We also got Punks Unplugged. I don't think I saw a list of who, but normally there, we got people playing acoustic over at Rips Bar, 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. Plus, Young Dubliner down in Tucson. Young Dubliners, there, you're not to correct me. We got Barnaby and the Butcher playing with a 191 Tool down there in Tucson, 8 p.m. Then Thursday, we got Young Dubliners up here in Phoenix, so you don't even have to do this long-ish, shortish. You can drive down there and catch both shows. It's even on a work night. I'm just going to say it. But yeah, Young Dubliners are playing with our awesomeness up here. Swain at the Nile Theater, 7 p.m. Oh, we also got Sierra Ray, I think that's how it's pronounced, with Chess Club Dropout, Mecha Godzilla, and Noah the Noanators at Ground Zero, 7 p.m. Then Friday, it's another light Friday, it looks like. We got the Homie Show with Edelweiss, with the Spacers, which, if you saw in the little crawl, I wonder if I can get this. There we go. Yeah, how about that? Hopefully my anecdotes noticed that fun joke. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, I think. Yeah, well, you can go to the front and see. But yeah, we got the Spacers, Total Bummers, and they still say more at the Yucca Tap Room, 9 p.m. Plus, if that's not your cup of tea, we got Metalachi. Yes, they're back with Diabolik. I think that's how it's pronounced. At the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. And yeah, there you go. There is your weekly dose of awesome music going on around Phoenix, Arizona, and Tucson. And yeah, I guess that's all I got. I didn't find anything and these are all to my taste. So your taste may vary. I understand. But these are all bands I think I will vouch for that you'll fucking enjoy. Yeah, there you go. I kind of just want to do this again. There you go. But there's all those awesome shows. Taking a well-timed 3-hour nap seems to help. But yeah, if you're going to go out, be sure to share your love of these bands. Share them on social media, because I'm living vicariously through you guys right now. So for that too. But they also appreciate you sharing their videos or their pictures, or just that you fucking love them, and getting the word around about them. And then, yeah, also, if you're drinking, be safe out there. Get a ride share, get DD, all that fun stuff. In Tempe, of course, now we also got a lot more speed and red light running cameras. How about that? So yeah, drive safe out there. That's really the one thing to stress. And have fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself for me at the shows. And hopefully, in the coming weeks, I'll be able to catch another show. Live, in person. God, I want to get to that East show. We'll see. Anyways, until next week, take care.